picture of who can win in the NBA.
Opponent quality shots.
As Dorian Finney-Smith head to Reeves. Reeves goes right at White on the road. And he gets it back, has a wide open shot.
Bumps and bruises, trying to find some consistency.
James, nice feet inside.
I see them targeting Luke.
Fakes, gets inside, draws the foul. Assist, 30 points, 15.
Luka could be comfortable anywhere. I'm in the same thing with Jokic, just a few games.
Fan base is like a different noise.
Ron got a good look.
Looking to help. Fall-away jumper, quick move on Reeves. Can't get him. Blocked by White. James gets it back. Tatum, quick spin.
They want to give up off the dribble.
Smith again, wide open look. Rattle Horford down low against Vanderbilt using his. Vinny Smith aggressive for his shot. Now, Tatum.
Their game plan, but to me, LeBron, that's okay.
Another. Brown gets a good wide open look. Jalen. Foul line jumper. That goes.
Have settled in a little bit.
This lead to great shots. Horford, corner three.
Let them defend that perimeter and make them go.
James the first. Reeves gets it in the corner. Derek White with that quick. LeBron Brown gets Reeves down. Layup.
The effort was not, and that's not what you want.
Much better on the defensive end of the floor.
They did a lot of changes before. Brown now, bounce pass, and the Pritchard on Doncic. Extra pass, Goodwin line.
It's in LeBron James deferring.
Dive, tough fall-away shot. Brown pulls up for the Lakers. Throw it ahead, Tatum's going to get a. Jaylen Brown goes up, lays it up. In this building was game 5 and has right inside, connect, nice play. Finds inside, connect, drive. Tatum, nice hesitation. James down the lane, layup. Tatum steps back. Goodwin gets a wide open look. Tatum's long three-pointer. Goodwin's going to try another one.
Just how do you think you're playing defensively?
Hey, Lisa, how about that pass from LeBron?
5 assists on virtually every.
It's affecting his shot. That one looked perfect. 60%. Pritchard launches his three-point.
He might have wanted to exploit that.
Tatum. Pass inside, Cornette.
The defenders, yes. LeBron James had make an all-defensive team this season.
Such an important part of this.
Pressure and eating up the vast majority.
Leans in, foul line jumper high per game. He hasn't sat yet. And we played about 15 minutes. James counters the Cavs. Tatum, another launch. Tatum back out. Derek White. Cornette
Looks a little bit off. He's standing in the corner.
He had 4 points, 2 assists. Cornette doesn't go for the fake. Finney's spin against James. Flips it up. Shot. Celtic fans delighting in points the other night on Thursday, and rebounds and steals, just doing it.
Drew Holiday and Derek White.
Pass, James, corner three. Finney Smith to James. Last time he didn't score in double figures. He has more 50-point games in ounce. Step back, fires away.
Cleveland corner crashes and much.
It off, leans in, draws the foul. Yeah, perhaps a little extra fresher.
Right, whether he's rested, not.
Homestand. They're 3-1 so far. The only.
They've got Milwaukee and Denver.
Finds some room. Brown goes right at Vincent. Shot is already got hit. Here comes Derek White.
His action is on the left side of the.
Holiday leans in, Euro step, layup. Fight for the rebound. Horford goes right at LeBron James. James than anybody. As James comes for the technical, that can't be rescinded. So he elbow jumper's good. Kicks it out. Pritchard wide open three with the steal. Brown goes up and falling away. It's good.
To depend on that in-between shot.
Tatum. We thought it could be. Falling away. Brown, step back, three-pointer. Wants it. Tatum, though, drives. Away from the field, but he's had to work hard to get for the Lakers as Tatum gets. Jaylen Brown had a hot start in the first quarter. Thank you, Lisa.
Halftime, so maybe that'll help.
He picks up his second.
It's true.
So the combination, watching defense, because they're looking at 2 of the.
Will take the second. Right now, the Lakers have the longest current winning. Continues and back. James catches, shoots.
It's going to create an angle for Derek.
Against Doncic, clears some space, and 3 free throws for Tatum.
That was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
At that point.
Tatum. Doncic is here, but won't make him any less. Get at the fall. Knocked out of bounds. Horford down low. Lays. Boy, Horford back to Doncic. Good clean look. Three. Meanwhile, Horford, who won back, would become only the fourth player.
Or most likely UCLA guys.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Gabe Vincent, his three-pointer. White goes inside, lays it up and roll. Brown drives right at.
5 good individual, but all of them compete and try.
Pass Brown, corner three. Well, he's not as old as LeBron James. Some room, finds Holiday. Holiday float. Doncic scoots in. Celtics 5th rated defense. Austin Reeves has
some fight. He's willing to get a technical.
And it's 22 now. Down the rebound, and Vanderbilt quick outlet. Season opening, stops, block from up. Doncic gets inside, put up to Al Horford, bank shot. And the Celtics and the fans are thrilled.
Back their entire roster. When you're with a group like this playing in an
Sit out Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt drives.
Beyond the numbers, something that Joe talks about.
Tatum fakes, Tatum fires. James gets in.
Manageable deficit here. Score in another.
Austin Reeves with Holiday right up into him. Connect coast to coast. Bank shot is. Shot. Tatum puts up a three. But dominated there in that third. He now reads defenses. Defense is better. And boy,
he said he knew LeBron season.
Sidestep, three-pointer. Pull and go, rebound Vanderbilt. James took a shot. James finds room, gets in the paint. Shot.
Productive.
It's so productive.
Yeah. Pritchard throws it up. Oh! Boys love their 6 men. And
defenders off of him, especially at the top of the key.
Over. James has Pritchard grabbing him. Little fake.
Take enough threes here, but this is the laser.
Derek White. Reeves turns, shoots. Here in the fourth quarter, Lakers have outscored. Tatum gets off a look. Shot, another head fake, spin, left hand, back. Brown off the bounce, goes inside. Left open. Finney-Smith shot in and out. Celtics trying to storm. Spins, turns, connect, catches.
And how about this? The Lakers.
Tatum pulls up in the paint, jump Horford back on him. Doncic pulls it off the bounce, pulls up, shot is. Blown a 23 they had. Looked like they were comfortably.
Or what's going on there?
White fakes, White fires. Call for the personal. That's 3 on him.
But still, that's not what you want to do against their.
4:45 remaining. A 30-20. Doncic fires away the 3.
And a bad back. We said it's given.
Brown guarded by Doncic. 4. Brown step back, puts up a 3. 3 for Tatum. Doncic a long 3. 3 for 5 from downtown. Tatum fall back, puts up a 3-point. Not this game. 4. Reeves well beyond the arc. Back up top. Tatum a 3-pointer. Doncic on the move, pulls up, shot is good. Quarter. Tatum's going to try it again. A minute and a half to go. Doncic gets inside. Tries a 3. Tatum inside, Finney-Smith spec.
That's what I'm saying. I think backboard and then obviously Luka.
A minute again. Layup is off the clock. Vanderbilt with 37. Again, we talked about Gilgeous-Alexander.
Had a performance like this season. Fatigue. The Lakers have a long streak
of a backup center. Season. Vincent, third quarter. They saw in their last mutual respect from 2 teams back in the locker room. Luka Doncic, he has 11 points, 3 of 8 from the field, but he's had to work hard to get. And Jared Vanderbilt starting for the Lakers as Tatum gets here tonight. Jaylen Brown had a hot start in the first quarter.
Try some things in the second half, Mike.
Thank you, Lisa.
Well, they changed Luka's shoes at halftime, so maybe that'll help.
Tried a circus shot. Holiday picks up his second.
It's also very hard to get by Drew Holiday.
That's true.
So the combination, watching the credit to Peyton Pritchard's on-ball defense because they're looking at 2 of the pressure.
Doncic will take the second. Right now, the Lakers have the longest current winning. White fakes. Continues and back. James catches, shoots.
But just by working for position, it's going to create an angle for Derek.
Jason Tatum to drive.
Tatum against Doncic, clears some space and is. Three free throws for Tatum.
But to your point, Gortat was amazing at that.
Another big scoring night for Jason Tatum. Pacers in Indiana. It's probably going to go down a little bit now that Doncic is here, but won't make him any less. Now leans in, has to take it. Can't get it to fall. Knocked out of bounds. Horford down low, lays. Doncic. Boy, Horford back up. Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Good clean look.
Just 11 from 3.
Meanwhile, Horford, who won back-to-back NBA titles, he would become only the 4th place Celtics or Lakers.
Well, or most likely UCLA guys.
UCLA guy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. To back out to Reeves. Gabe Vincent, his three-pointer. Here's Derek White. White goes inside, lays it up and has it. Celtics right now in control. Brown drives right at
Championship last year. 5 good individual comes in at Peyton Pritchard, but all of them compete and try.
Tatum on the drive to Horford. Extra pass Brown, corner 3.
Tonight, but truly all season long.
Well, he's not as old as LeBron James. Tatum looking for some room, finds Holiday. Holiday floats. Knight. Doncic scoots in late. Celtics 5th rated defense. Horford trying to seal. Austin Reeves does.
6 minutes. Yeah. He's showing that he has some fight. He's willing to get a technical.
It was a 4-point game at halftime, and it's 22 now. Dot can't get it. Can't get the rebound, and Vanderbilt quick outlet. Doncic sees an opening, stops, block from right. Doncic gets inside. Brown floats it up to Al Horford. Bank shot. He'd retire. There was no way, and the Celtics and the fans are thrilled.
Maybe the team breakup. They brought back their entire roster. Hard is what makes it fun. And when you're with a group like this playing in an
Goodwin. Last second, kicks it out Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt drives.
But he's had an impact beyond the numbers, something that Joe talks about.
Their offensive numbers here in the third. Tatum fakes, Tatum fires. James gets in the weak side.
This is a manageable deficit here. Score in another quarters.
See Hauser in the game for Boston. Reeves with Holiday right up into it. Connect running the other way. Connect coast to coast. Bank shot is. Shot. Tatum puts up a 3. Streak played well in the first half, but dominated there in that third. Zula talks about is how he now reads defenses. Figure out how to stop you. You need to start reading defenses better. And boys,
you know, our former colleague, he said he knew LeBron and Tatum, and he's been doing an outstanding job this season.
Couple of fakes, back to Reeves, sidestep, three-pointer. Goes past James, goes inside, layup won't go. Rebound Vanderbilt. James took a shot, so trying to get it. James finds room, gets in the paint. Shot.
It's so productive.
It's so productive.
Now you just want style points.
Yeah.
Pritchard throws it up. Oh! Celtic fans have always loved their 6 men, and Tatum calling for it.
And sometimes it's to get defenders off of him, especially at the top of the key.
Reeves on a crossover. James has Pritchard grabbing him for Boston. Doncic back in the game. Little fake.
Trying to make some inroads. Can they make enough threes here? But this is the laser.
Third quarter. They already have 13 here in the fourth. Derek White. Reeves turns, shoots. Here in the fourth quarter, Lakers have outscored. Connects some good defense. Tatum gets off a look. Shot. James goes right at Brown. Head fake. Another head fake. Spin. Left hand. Back. Jaylen Brown off the bounce. Goes inside.
Got by him.
Finney-Smith left open. Finney-Smith shot in. A 2-point lead had been cut to 7. Celtics trying to storm. Brown right on top of him. Spins. Turns. Connect. Catches.
And how about this? The Lakers taking 6 more threes than Boston.
Tatum pulls up in the paint, jump. Doncic now with Horford back on him. Doncic pulls. Doncic off the bounce, pulls up, shot is, would be in the penalty. Third, Celtics had blown a 23. This is a second half lead that they had. Looked like they were comfortably
out. I wonder if he had to go in the back or what's going on there.
5 on the 24. Tatum to White. White fakes. White fires. Vanderbilt call for the personal. That's 3 on him.
A little bit more extra, but still, that's not what you want to do against their.
Still 4:45 remaining. Foul for the Lakers. Magnificent all season long. A 30-20
Attention.
Doncic fires away the 3. Bryce Barlow and a bad back.
And a bad back. We said to give.
Brown guarded by Doncic. Winding down. 3 on the 24. Brown step back, puts up a 3 for Brown. 33 for Tatum. For once again on Doncic. Doncic a long 3.
Like to go back and forth at each other.
Brown 3 for 5 from downtown. Clock at 6. Tatum spins. Tatum fall back, puts up a 3-point. One headline for the Lakers. Not this game. They cut it to 4. Reeves well beyond the arc. Finds Holiday. Holiday back up top. Tatum a 3-pointer. A half to play. Doncic on the move, pulls up, shot is 32 points. 12 here in the 4th quarter. Brown back up top to Tatum. Tatum's going to try it again. Side, banks it home. Doncic, but his team down 10 with a minute and a half to go. Doncic gets inside. Horford tries a 3. And here comes Tatum. Tatum inside, Finney-Smith.
I think
enemies but respect.
that's what I'm saying. I think any better. Look at the arc on the shot, backboard, and then obviously Luka.
To Tatum. A minute remaining. Doncic gets it back. Tries again. Layup as the Celtics will hold it out. Take some time off the clock. Foul on Vanderbilt with 37. Jason Tatum. Again, we talked about Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jason Tatum, like you said, when you've had a performance like this season into what he does. You know, speaking of fatigue, the Lakers have a long stretch.
Porzingis, talk about the luxury of a backup center. 40-point game of the season. Vincent, a fantastic 3rd quarter. They are now 14-3 in their last. Mutual respect from 2, cut it to 4, even with LeBron James back in the locker room. 6-18 on the season.